So I think that this was a fair article by the Miami Herald. This was a Miami Herald article. Um, I think that it was a very fair depiction of the facts because there's no reason or there's no explanation as to why his organs would be missing.
Mr. Johnson in the chat.
Mr. Johnson, where you at? Where you at, Mr. Johnson? I don't see you. We're gonna bring Mr. Johnson up here. Where you at, Mr. Johnson? I don't see you. Say something in the comments, Mr. Johnson. Okay, there you go. His name Thunder. Not Thunder.
That's his trucking name.
Not Thunder. Okay, he's spinning in my box. Let me see if he must be in a bad area. There you go. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm here.
Mr. Johnson, how you doing?
All right, just fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty well. The pleasure is all mine. The pleasure is all mine. Nice to meet you. Great to talk to you. I appreciate you allowing me to speak with your wife and give me the opportunity to speak with yourself. My condolences to you and you and your wife and your family in regards to Kendrick Johnson. Not sure if your wife has told you about me or not, but I've worked with Ms. Johnson before, and your son's case has always stood out to me. I've always had an affection for what happened to him. So it's my pleasure to be talking. Yeah, he on the road. He can't hear me. I'm gonna put him on mute for just a second. Yeah, please send all gifts. Please send all gifts to Miss Jackie Johnson and Thunder and Mr. Ken Johnson. Please send all gifts. So, Ms. Johnson, so let me ask you a question. The lawsuit right now to have the death certificate amended, is that to change his cause of death to homicide?
Are you talking to me or Ken?
Yeah, no, I'm talking to you.
Yes.
Okay, so y'all wanted amended and changed to homicide.
Yes.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna open it up for a couple of questions. I think the chat, if anybody in the chat, we're gonna open it up for 3 questions. We got 3 questions. So if anybody in the chat got a question, we got 3 questions. That's all we're gonna do is 3 questions. All we're gonna do is 3 questions. If you got a question, you can send a request to come up in the box. If you want to make a comment, you can send a request to come up in the box. But we only gonna do 3. We only gonna do 3. Has he ever? Somebody in the comments asked, has he ever come to you in a dream? I don't know.
Yeah. I have dreamed about him once since he's been gone. Once, maybe twice. But yeah, he came to me in a dream.
Go ahead. Oh shit. They want to know about the suspects. What is your? I don't know if it's a part of your lawsuit and there's only so much that I don't know. What is your thought on the suspects? Because they did mention that in this article.
Well, my thoughts on them, I don't even speak on them. Questions about Kendrick, I will, but about the suspects, everybody know who the suspects are, and I just don't even speak their name. Only somebody I'm gonna talk about and answer questions is about Kendrick Johnson. That's who I can tell you about, my baby.
So, Miss Johnson.
Yes, ma'am.
What was his personality like? So, was he loud? Was he quiet? Did he have a lot of girlfriends? Did he like one girl?
He was both. He was loud with us, but he was quiet around the rest of the people. So Kendrick was like the kid that aggravated everybody in the house. He was the life of the house. I'm talking about he kept everybody on their toes. Like his sister had graduated and he would come home stinky from football practice, being out there all day, and she would be in the bed sleep, and he would just go in the room where she was at and just dive on her back, and she'd be so mad she just chased him through the whole house, and it just like those little bitty things. Like he was just so uplifting and loud, and he was spoiled. He wanted his way. His daddy gave him his way 99% of the time. So he was just everything.
Can
And
I ask one more question?
Go ahead.
Miss Johnson, I watched the documentary. Do you agree with that documentary? Like, does it line up?
That's a great question. That's a great
most
question.
definitely,
Miss
most definitely.
Johnson, it broke Miss Johnson. I could not sleep for days after I watched that. It was no peace. I had to pray it off my mind because I could not sleep because the documentary bring it all together. Y'all gotta
So
go.
Miss Jackie, so Miss Jackie, so you believe that documentary was accurate?
Yes, it most definitely was.
So but prior to the documentary being released, did y'all give approval for it? Did they run it by y'all, or was it just something that they just dropped?
No, we were on the contract with them, so yeah, we were involved in it.
That's awesome. So a lot of the details y'all were able to add those
Yes,
details, the missing details.
yes,
Okay, gotcha. So that makes sense. That makes a lot of that makes sense now, and how it was, because it was very, very detailed. That documentary was extremely detailed.
yes. He did a thorough job on it, like the whistleblower and telling the story, and he made it directly about what it was about. He told about how Lowndes County was and the things that has happened before then. Like he put it together in the right way, and it's called
What's it
Finding
like down there in
Kendrick
Lowndes
Johnson.
County? What's it like down there?
It's very racist. Sad to say, it's very racist. This is the city where years ago they cut the baby out the lady, and they lynched her and let the baby fell on the ground and stomped the baby.
I think I remember that. I know Lowndes County. I see it on cops all the time, and I see it, where a lot of narcotics flow through Lowndes County. A lot of narcotics flow through Lowndes County. So does that lead to a lot of profiling? Are all the police officers just white? Are
No,
they?
they're not all just white. They're black too. And sometimes the black ones be worse than the white ones. Yes.
Mr. Johnson, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't want you to think we forgot about you down there. So, Mr. Johnson, let me ask you, Mr. Johnson, what do you miss the most about Kendrick?
hold on one second. Say that again.
What do you miss the most about Kendrick?
The bond we used to have. Like I can say, in our household, it was always me and Kendrick used to live. We had a lot of fun. We had to go to basketball goal in our backyard. And me and Kendrick used to play those money all the time. And I miss those days, we laughed back in the backyard, laughing, taking their money. We had a great time. And, we ain't somebody, Kendrick wasn't somebody just run the street. We had our household right there in our house. We had a great time.
Do you wear his clothes too?
Nah, I haven't ordered it. But if
Yeah.
you have some, you can't get. He has to came to me several times. After the first time, he came to me and told me, y'all gonna find out everything y'all need to know. Just don't quit.
Were y'all together when y'all both found out?
Oh,
Were y'all together?
I was coming out of New York. I was coming home every year. And that happened. And I was on my way home.
So you were out of state when you found out?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Was that difficult? Was that difficult? Did that make it more difficult?
It was crazy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You know what? I always tell people all the time, it was meant to be not to be there. Because the mom live here with us. Because me and my auntie was on the phone. She was on her computer. I was on my phone. I was up in some point. Either one of them. Every flight that we found from the time I got from New York to Atlanta, every flight that we found to get me home, I'd have got home the same time it took me to drive. So I always say it was really not to get home.
All right. Well, let me do this. Let me do this real quick. Everybody that's in the bando, we appreciate y'all tapping in and supporting the Johnson family right now. We have the KJ Foundation Cash App is right above Miss Johnson's head. In light of the new lawsuit filed July 25th by the Johnson family, we want to try to help them as much as we can. I'm going to be sending her a Zelle for $100. I'm asking anybody in the bando that can to match that $100. If you in the bando, y'all ain't sending me nothing. It's going directly to the KJ Foundation. Her PayPal and her Zelle is in the comments. Mod, can we get y'all to put that in the comments? Her Cash App is right above her head. It's the KJ Foundation. Send all gifts. She should be getting all kind of lions, tigers, and bears, and interstellars, and future cities, leopards, and all. She should be getting all kind of shit, right? She should be getting all kind of shit. But nevertheless, please make sure you send everything directly to her Cash App, the KJ Foundation. And Ms. Johnson, Mr. Johnson, I want to thank y'all for taking the time to come and speak to the bando. Ms. Johnson, it's always great. I'm glad to talk to you again. Glad to see you still in good health, doing well. And we want to help y'all as much as we can. And if I can use my platform to do so, I'm gonna do it every time. Ms. Johnson, you got my number. I got your number. We can speak on the back end about coordinate the same thing we did last time and get it started up all over again. Because I'm quite sure the attorney bills, the legal bills are gonna start adding up. So I will be giving you a call, Mr. Johnson. I want to thank you, sir, for talking to me, even if just for a tick or two. And my condolences to you as a father, from one father to another. I want to extend my condolences to you. I can't even imagine being in you guys' shoes. So for what it's worth, I appreciate you coming over here to talk to the bando. If anybody else got a question, y'all can come up. If not, we're gonna go ahead and we're not gonna hold y'all any longer. And we're gonna let y'all go ahead and enjoy the rest of y'all evening. I know you just got off work, Ms. Johnson, so you probably hungry and everything. So thank y'all so much, Mr. Johnson, Ms. Johnson, in honor of Kendrick Johnson. We thank y'all for coming over. And anything we can do in the bando, please reach out. Please reach out. You got my number.
Thank y'all so much for having us.
Thank you so much. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Thank you, Ms. Johnson.
Thank you.
All right, y'all.
Powering on.
We're going to leave her Cash App up there, y'all. We're going to leave her Cash App up there. We're going to leave her Cash App up there, y'all. We're going to leave her Cash App up there. We're going to leave her Cash App up. That is not Kev Da Comic. That is not my shit. That is hers. We're going to leave it up there. We're going to leave the PayPal and the Zelle in the comments. And Mod, y'all can repost it and all that other stuff and stuff like that. We need a music break. We need a music break. and stuff like that. We need a music break.